Welcome to a journey into the heart of environmental management. As we embark on this voyage, we'll delve into a variety of crucial topics that shape our understanding of the world around us and our role in preserving it. We'll uncover the significance of conservation and judicious use of resources, exploring the world of forests, wildlife, and the ways we can protect them. Journeying on, we'll delve into the gritty reality of soil erosion and the steps we can take to manage it. We'll also illuminate the importance of conserving natural resources, both renewable and non-renewable. Turning towards the future, we'll discuss non-conventional energy resources like solar, wind, and water energy. From there, we'll dive into the practical applications of rainwater harvesting, electrical energy management, and the critical role of solid waste management. Each of these topics plays a fundamental role in our understanding and practice of environmental management. So buckle up and get ready, as we dive right into our first topic: conservation and judicious use of resources. The key to a sustainable future lies in the conservation and judicious use of resources. When we talk about resources, the first thing that comes to mind is the emerald expanse of forests that cloak our planet. These forests are not just nature's ornament, but they act as the lungs of the planet, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. They are home to a myriad of species, and contribute to the biodiversity of our planet. However, these vast green expanses are under threat. Deforestation, the process of clearing large areas of forest for human activities, is causing harm beyond imagination. It's not just the loss of trees, it's the loss of diverse ecosystems, habitats, and the balance of nature. The effects of deforestation are far-reaching, affecting climate patterns, increasing soil erosion, and leading to a decline in wildlife population. But all is not lost yet. Through concerted efforts and strategies, we can conserve these forests. Afforestation, the process of planting trees on barren lands, is one such effort. It's like giving back to nature what we've taken from it. Social forestry programs, where trees are planted by and for the community, are another way to reinvigorate our environment. In addition to these, there are laws in place to protect our forests and wildlife. The Wildlife Protection Act is a testament to the importance we place on conserving our biodiversity. This act provides for the protection of wild animals, birds, and plants, and matters connected therewith or ancillary or incidental thereto. There are also numerous organizations dedicated to the conservation of forests and wildlife in India. These organizations work tirelessly to protect and preserve our natural heritage through various initiatives, from education and research to legal action and policy advocacy. Wildlife conservation is not just about protecting endangered species, but it's also about maintaining biodiversity, which is crucial for ecological balance. It's about conserving the intricate web of life that supports us all. Remember, the key to conservation is understanding and respecting the role of nature in our lives. Let's not just take from nature, but let's give back to it. Let's cherish it, protect it, and conserve it. Because in the end, the survival of our planet depends on it. Next, we delve into the issue of soil erosion and the importance of conserving natural resources. Soil erosion, a natural process accelerated by human activities, is primarily caused by agents like water, wind, and tillage. But fear not, there are ways to manage it. By employing methods such as contour plowing, terracing, and reforestation, we can significantly reduce soil erosion. Now let's talk resources. You might have heard of renewable and non-renewable resources. The former, like sunlight and wind, are inexhaustible, while the latter, including coal and petroleum, are exhaustible. Yes, they can run out. So, it's crucial that we take steps to conserve these limited resources. We can do this by reducing our energy consumption, recycling, and switching to renewable energy where possible. For instance, instead of relying solely on coal for power, we can harness the sun's energy through solar panels. Erosion and resource depletion are serious issues, but with knowledge and action, we can mitigate their impacts. Now let's explore the world of non-conventional energy resources. First up, we have solar energy. This abundant and renewable resource is harnessed using devices such as solar cells and panels. Solar cells, or photovoltaic cells, convert sunlight directly into electricity. They are used in a variety of applications, from powering small devices like calculators and watches, to large-scale solar power plants. Additionally, solar cookers use the sun's energy to cook food, providing a clean and sustainable alternative to traditional cooking methods. Next is biogas, a type of biofuel that is naturally produced from the decomposition of organic waste. Biogas can be used for heating, electricity generation, and as a clean, low-carbon alternative to fossil fuels and transport. Its advantages include reducing waste and emissions, promoting sustainable agriculture, and providing a source of renewable energy. Shale gas, a natural gas trapped within shale formations, is another non-conventional resource. However, the environmental concerns associated with shale gas extraction, such as groundwater contamination and greenhouse gas emissions, make it a controversial energy source. Wind energy, on the other hand, is a clean and renewable source of power. Windmills, or more modern wind turbines, convert wind's kinetic energy into electricity. The advantages of wind energy include its sustainability, cost-effectiveness, and the fact that it doesn't produce harmful emissions. Lastly, we have water energy, specifically tidal energy. Tidal energy harnesses the power of the ocean's tides to generate electricity. While it requires specific geographic conditions to be effective, tidal energy is a reliable and sustainable energy source, with the potential to significantly contribute to our energy mix in the future. Harnessing these alternative energy resources can help us reduce our reliance on non-renewable energy sources. Let's now turn our focus to rainwater harvesting and electrical energy management. Rainwater harvesting is a simple yet effective way to conserve water and replenish the natural water table. It comes in various forms, but let's discuss a few. First, we have rooftop rainwater harvesting, where rainwater is collected from roofs and directed into storage through pipes. Then, we have the concept of a recharge pit, a structure that allows rainwater to seep into the ground and replenish the groundwater. Similarly, digging tanks or lakes can also serve as a means to collect and store rainwater. In some regions, people use uranas, small ponds or tanks used for storing drinking water. The advantages of rainwater harvesting are immense. Not only does it provide a source of free water, but it also reduces dependence on wells and other water systems, and helps in reducing soil erosion. Moving on to electrical energy management, let's talk about e-wastes and their management. Electronic waste, or e-waste, refers to discarded electronic devices. This could be anything from an old cell phone to a broken refrigerator. These wastes can have harmful effects on the environment if not properly managed. It's important to recycle or dispose of e-wastes responsibly to prevent harmful materials from contaminating our environment. Similarly, sewage management is another crucial aspect. Sewage or wastewater comes from various sources, including homes, industries, and agriculture. It needs to be treated before it can be safely released back into the environment. The treatment process includes pre-screening to remove large objects, aeration to promote the growth of beneficial bacteria, sedimentation to allow solids to settle, and disinfection to kill any remaining harmful organisms. Finally, water recycling is a process of treating wastewater so that it can be used again, reducing the demand for fresh water. Managing our water and electrical energy use are fundamental aspects of environmental management. Finally, we'll cover the important topic of solid waste management. A crucial aspect of environmental management, solid waste management involves various methods to responsibly dispose of the waste we generate every day. Let's start with segregation. This is the process of separating waste into different categories, such as biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and recyclable. By segregating waste at the source, we can ensure that each type of waste is treated in the most efficient and environmentally friendly manner possible. Next, we have sanitary landfills. These are designated areas where waste is isolated from the environment until it is safe to mix with the soil. A sanitary landfill is engineered to prevent contamination of the water and air. It involves a layered system of clay, plastic, and soil to seal off the waste and protect the environment. Incineration is another method that involves the combustion of organic substances contained in waste materials. This process converts waste into ash, flue gas, and heat, which can be utilized to generate electricity. Composting is a natural process of recycling organic material like kitchen scraps and yard waste into a rich soil conditioner. It's a fantastic way to reduce the amount of waste going into landfills while also enriching your garden soil. Finally, recycling involves converting waste materials into new products to prevent waste of potentially useful materials. It reduces the consumption of fresh raw materials, energy usage, air pollution, and water pollution. From paper to plastics, metals to glass, numerous items can be recycled, reducing the amount of waste we send to landfills. So, you see, managing waste is not just about getting rid of it. It's about finding ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle, to lessen the amount of waste we produce, and to treat the waste we do generate in a manner that minimally impacts the environment. Proper waste management is crucial in reducing our environmental footprint and promoting a sustainable future. As we conclude our journey into environmental management, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've delved into the importance of conservation and the judicious use of resources, understanding the critical role forests play in our ecosystem and the devastating effects of deforestation. We've explored the concepts of soil erosion and the need to manage and conserve our natural resources. We've considered the potential of non-conventional energy resources like solar, wind, and water energy, and the huge benefits they present. We've also examined the role of rainwater harvesting and electrical energy management in creating a sustainable environment. Finally, we discussed the importance of solid waste management and the various methods of disposal, from segregation and composting to recycling. Our journey doesn't end here. This is just a stepping stone to a more in-depth understanding of our environment and how we can protect it. Remember, every effort counts in our collective journey towards a sustainable future. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of environmental management.